Hi, welcome back. I'm Pam, and today we're going to cut out pattern from McCall's 4364, and I have just done a couple of alterations where I have measured my son, and I'm going to be cutting out a pair of shorts to make for him for school, and I have already gotten the pocket pieces cut out right here, and I'm just doing white pockets. And yesterday I cut out a pair of pants for my other son, and they're going to be long pants. And I still have yet to sew those, but I have them cut out. And so since I had the fabric already out on the table, I am going to be cutting out a pair of shorts out of the same fabric for my 8-year-old. So let's get started. Well, basically I have it all pinned out, and I have the fabric so that the pieces are going the same way. And then I have it pinned down on my fabric. We're just going to go ahead and cut along here. So I just basically follow along with my rotary cutter. We're just going to cut it out. And then after we get it cut out, we are going to mark the notches and the dots. And I think I got this piece of fabric enough to make a pair of pants and a pair of short pants for my boys for like $3. So 2 pairs of pants for $3. And then the pattern, I got it at a secondhand store for 50 cents. The pattern had never been used. It was still in its entirety. And I am a team trace it. I like to trace out my patterns so that I can reuse them at a later date. And so I do it that way. Because I have a 20-month-old little boy. So I know later on, when he gets older, I'm going to need to use those patterns again to work on making him something. Yep, and that's him. He's saying, "Mom, Mom." Want to say hi, Timo? Say hi. Say hi. See, this is my cute little boy. Isn't he cute? You're welcome. Careful. And yesterday I put a new blade on my rotary cutter before I cut out my pockets, and it made a huge difference. If you watch the other video of me cutting out the long pants, it was being difficult. So now we are going to and I think my daughter stole my scissors. She is in trouble. All right. Good thing I have more than one pair. So we are just going to cut the notches. And I just do a little snip in, because it has a 5/8 inch seam allowance, I think. The pockets have a 3/8 inch seam allowance. I guess I'll need to read the pattern again. But the pockets are 3/8 of an inch. And the pants might be 5/8 or 3/8. Either way, it doesn't even come close to where those notches go to. So we'll be safe. And I plan on using my machine that has a overlock foot on it and a serging type foot. So now we are just going to match the dots. So I just take a pin through there and I mark one side here. I'm just using a purple. I'm going to set it through the other dot here. And the two dots that I'm marking are the pocket placements. It's basically going to match up with the pockets. And then the notches on this side are going to match up with the notches on the pockets. I think where the pockets go, that's where you sew to. Right there. I have that all marked. And now we're going to mark this piece. I'm just going to take a pin. And the one that I'm marking right now is a medium size. And it's for my 8-year-old. And I have made alterations to it so that it won't be too short or too long on him. They're a pair of shorts because that's what I had enough fabric for. I thought about going back to a different pattern that I had. But I would still be making shorts, so I decided that I would just use the same pattern that I already had marked out and make a pair of shorts. So I guess the boys are going to kind of have the same kinds of clothes as they go to school. But they do anyways because they have to wear uniforms. So now we are just going to go ahead and unpin it. And then I am going to just mark on the fabric itself because this will just wash out in the wash. But after I get done making it, I wash it to take away all my marks. So that's back. And it says fabric cut 2. And for the center back, I'm just going to write a CB. And that's just going to remind me where that center back is. Okay, and then I have my pocket piece here, and I haven't marked the notches on here yet. So we're just going to go ahead and cut our notches. I used to cut it to where the arrows went out. That takes more time, and it makes it harder. So I have my pocket pieces now, and I have my back and my front cut out. Sorry about that. And my back and my front's cut out, and everything marked. And my little boy is throwing a fit. I have everything marked. So I'm just going to go ahead and get my sewing machine set. And next video we'll be doing a sew along.